Hello, hello. This is Christina Waschko and you're watching Motherpreneur TV. Information, inspiration and entertainment from mothers to mothers so we can do what we always wanted to do. May I ask you a personal question? Do you hear voices in your head? You know, the little voices who are telling you, you can't do this. In other words, do your own personal beliefs holding you back to do what you always wanted to do, either in personal or business life? If so, this episode is for you. My guest today is the very talented, very successful Jackie Maclean. Jackie is a master hypnotist and a certified clinical hypnotherapist. In other words, Jackie can help us to change our mind. She treats and helps individuals who suffer from addiction, phobias, or stress, among other things. Jackie can change our stinking thinking of I'm not good enough to I'm simply the best. Yes, yes. So if you're ready to change your mind, enjoy this episode. Jackie, awesome. Thank you so much for having time and giving us tips and ideas of how to turn your life around.
Thank you so much, Christina, for having me.
Yeah. Is that what you do?
No, that's not what I do.
Yeah. I don't know.
However, it's the same techniques. You know, when you see stage hypnosis, where they get people to dance on the table.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I can do that.
You could make me dance on the table.
I could make you dance on the table. But I do it for therapeutic purposes.
Right.
You know, I do it to help people change their mindset. You know, people who struggle with alcohol or any other substance. Or even lack of self-esteem, lack of confidence, you know, fears, phobias, biting my nails, pulling my hair,
Yeah.
right? I can help them to change their mindset so they don't have to do it anymore.
This is all in here.
Everything starts in the mind.
Uh-huh.
That's the bus driver, right?
And you can tell us, you can change my mind if I say, oh, I can never succeed, I'm not good enough. You can change.
I cannot change your mind, Christina.
Yeah.
I can help you change your mind.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
simply the facilitator to help you make the change.
But
Which means that if you do not want to make the change, if it means that if on some subconscious level you do not want to quit smoking, for example, I can't make you do it. You
That
don't
you can
necessarily have to believe, but you need to want to make the change.
right.
So what I mean by that is there are some people who come to me who haven't a clue about what hypnosis is about.
Mm-hmm.
They simply haven't a clue. Like recently I worked with somebody who came desperately to me. He was drinking 1.5 liters of wine every day.
Ooh.
And smoking, yes,
Wow.
and 2 packs of cigarettes every day. That's 40 cigarettes a day. Not having his meals, having a clue, he's a trucker,
Yeah.
right? He only came to me because his doctor told him that his heart was working at 60% and he was desperate. He was afraid of dying, so he came to me, and his wife researched me, found me, so he came. So here's this gentleman, hasn't a clue about hypnosis, has never seen Jackie before, made the change like this. After working the first time with me, he reduced his alcohol by 70% and his cigarettes down to 40%. Comes around the second time, no wine. And he was doing 1 or 2 cigarettes. Would you like me to hypnotize you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. And do I have your permission to hypnotize you?
Yes,
And do I have your permission to hold your hand?
you have.
Wonderful. Taking a nice deep breath. Hold. Exhale. Standing by your side, I'll get you to open your eyes, please, and focus on my finger. Notice how it's getting heavier and heavier. Physical body getting calm, relaxed. All those tiny muscles loose, limp, heavy, ready to let go, ready to relax. Eyes getting very, very tired. Physical body getting calm, relaxed. And when they get to be so heavy, so tired, Christina, whenever you're ready, giving yourself permission to close your eyes. Great job. In a moment, 1 to 3. At 3, fully immersed, wide awake. 1 to 3, eyes wide open. Keep focusing. Notice how it's getting heavier and heavier. Keep focusing on my finger. Notice how it's getting heavier and heavier. Focusing on your right foot. And as you keep focusing and concentrating on your right foot, giving it all of your attention, notice how it feels like it's growing heavier and heavier. It feels like it weighs 100 pounds, so heavy. It feels like it weighs 1,000 pounds, oh, so heavy. For a quick moment, put your attention on the left foot and just move the toes of the left foot for me. Thank you. Back to the right foot now, that feels so heavy. And because it feels so heavy, because it feels like it weighs 1,000 pounds, just notice that you won't be able to move the right foot even if you try to give it a quick try if you wish. Awesome job, great job. Taking it, coming back slowly. 2, feeling more and more alert. And 3, eyes wide open. And I do a lot more to take you even deeper and deeper relaxed so that people feel so heavy, so relaxed that they can't even move.
Yeah,
They're
my foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was
That was my foot.
yeah.
So
And also,
yeah. Oh my God.
so what's that telling us? The point of that, Christina, is to say how highly suggestible you are. Which means if I can tell you in less than 60 seconds that your foot was weighed 1,000 pounds, now I didn't, but it feels like it did because that's the suggestion I gave you. So do you think I cannot give you the suggestion that you can earn over 6 figures in a very short time? Right? Do you think I couldn't give people suggestions that if they were smoking for 50 years, they could quit?
Wow.
Right? So that's really how the process works. In the state of relaxation, what we call a trance or hypnosis, we are highly suggestible, just like I demonstrated.
And how long do you do that for?
It's approximately an hour and a half to do the initial, because I teach clients self-hypnosis.
You program your subconsciousness to success.
So you would imagine during self-hypnosis that you have already got the job. You would imagine yourself in your brand new office. Mm-hmm. You would imagine seeing what your credit card bill looks like. It's all paid off.
And that actually works. That works. Sorry.
That's why I'm here where I am.
Yeah, oh yeah,
right?
no, of course. Of course. Yeah.
In this state, because you're highly suggestible, your subconscious accepts the suggestion. And the way it works is once our subconscious accepts a suggestion, it has no alternative but to act upon it. That's why the Olympians are scoring the goals in their mind way before the game has started. Our subconscious doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is vividly imagined.
So it doesn't really matter. You're saying you can even change your habits and your belief even when you're 60, when you're 70 years old. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. My oldest clients for smoking, who would smoke for 50 years, were 82. I had 2 people who were 82. One was deaf, right? And I'm working with a client now, she's 73, making amazing change.
Is this because we forget, or is it because we replace the old belief with something?
You replace it.
Replace
yes.
it. And is there a time where this could come back, where the old belief, do you have to keep on practicing every day or
the old belief doesn't come back if you replace it with a new belief. Right?
Oh, okay, so this is once and for all.
Yes, it's replacing. That's what I teach.
Law of attraction as well.
I teach law of attraction for business. I recently finished a course, Christina. I attracted $8,400 in 13 days, and I thought, I've got to teach these techniques to business owners.
Can you please teach us that? How do you do that?
That's what I'm doing it.
Awesome.
And one of the things that came up during the course was limiting beliefs.
Right.
Which is what I wanted to talk about. And this is the CD that I gave you, Christina, as my gift to you. And one of the things I've had this I've had this for 4 or 5 years now. But I was held back from doing this because when clients used to come, I've been doing hypnosis for over 9 years. And when clients used to come to me, they would say, you have such a beautiful voice, could you make a CD? And what held me back was I had a limiting belief that I didn't have a good accent and that people would not understand, and I was ashamed of being judged. So I not only did myself out of revenue from selling these CDs, but I did clients a disservice because they needed this help. So that's how our limiting beliefs hold us back.
Law of attraction, just quickly, isn't that just you just focus on what you want and you magnetize the people and the events coming into your life?
That's what we do. But because of our language, because of our beliefs, we tend to magnetize and attract all the things that we don't want.
Isn't that funny?
Like the flat tires and clients cancelling and bounce checks.
How does it work with a flat tire, for example?
Well, because when we have negative thoughts, it's all about vibrations, high vibrations, low vibrations, positive vibrations, negative vibrations. So negative vibrations bring more of it, right? You wake up in the morning and you're frustrated about going to work, so because you're angry with the boss, and then you go downstairs to the kitchen and the toast is burnt, and then you stamp on your foot and you hurt your toe, and then you go to the car and there's a flat tire and you think, I should have stayed in bed. One of the things I would recommend is be kind to yourself. We're doing the best we can, whether we are moms, whether we are dads or children, we're doing the best we can. And the second thing is, be careful of your language, right? Try and avoid words like don't, not, and no. That's one of the things I teach. And simply ask yourself, so what do I want?
Right.
I don't want clients who cancel on me. So what do I want? I don't want to be tired and exhausted. So what do I want? And here's a reason why don't, not, and no don't work.
Yeah, okay.
Right? So it's speaking the language of our subconscious mind. The language of our conscious mind is spoken word and written word. The language of our subconscious mind is pictures, images, that's why we visualize, and more importantly, emotions, right? So that's why when I'm 300 pounds and I say I'm slim and slender, there's a part of me that says, come on, stop BSing yourself, right? And we feel yucky about it because we know we're lying to ourselves, right? And the other simple technique is to ask empowering questions because our subconscious is programmed to answer questions.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So we tend to make a statement, oh, I lost my job, right? That's a statement of complaint. But by asking, how can I find a job that fulfills me, right? That's an empowering question, right? So if I meet with you, Christina, how can I find a job a job that empowers me? And you'll say, Jackie, go and look up the newspaper. Or Jackie, go Google it, right? Things like that. So by asking empowering questions, we get an answer. I think I'm a role model to my kids because they have seen me struggle when we were opening cans of tuna. My son would look in my plate and say, Mom, there's nothing in your plate. He said that to me, quick, right? And they still remember it, right? So it's for them, right?
Oh.
That's the legacy I'm leaving. I may not leave money for them, but I've taught them that they can create whatever they want.
I am thrilled to have you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Christina.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thank you.
The power of the mind, it just blows me away. That is great stuff, isn't it? Now, I would like to hear from you. Do you have any positive experiences in changing your negative mindset to a positive one? If so, how did you do it? Please let us know either in the comments below the video or go to my website at christinawaschko.com and click on the blog. On the blog you also find information about Jackie and her services. Now before I let you go, may I please ask you for a favor? If you like what you just listened to, share it with your friends. Let them enjoy what you enjoyed, and also subscribe. And with this, I say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching Motherpreneur TV. I really appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you again next week. And until I do, please remember, we are more than just mothers. We are an inspiration to ourselves, to our families, and to the world.